Greetings everyone, Macrover180 here. I wanted to go over another word puzzle game found in the Android market called WordTwist Lite. So let's get into it. So WordTwist Lite is a Boggle-style word puzzle game where you search for words scrambled in a grid of letters. So before I do a quick demo, let's have a quick look at the menu here. Okay, if it'll focus. New game, starts a new game. Multiplayer allows you to either, if you're playing a game, you play a game and then you send the game as a challenge to your friends to see if they can do better than you. Or you can click below to find a random game. So you can play with other people, you know, just to see if you can find a random game to play. Instructions show you how you can play the game. Now I did notice it is cut off a bit. I'm not sure if it's because I'm playing on a MyTouch 4G or, you know, I don't have a 4.3 inch screen. I'm not sure, but you can but it's not too bad. You can make out sort of what it's trying to say, so you can make it out a little. If I can move closer. No, maybe not. Okay. So, yeah, it just tells you what you can do within the game and how it works. Trophy case just shows your achievements so far. You know, what level you have currently achieved, or what level you have, you know, the highest level you've gone up to so far, your high score, and other achievements. Like, for example, in the last game, I achieved a 6-letter word 3 different times. So that's essentially what that is. Options gives you a different game mode, and that determines the board size and round time. And this is what you have in these are the different game modes that you have in WordTwist Lite, which is the free ad-supported version. Now, in the paid version of the application, hang on one moment, make sure I have the right. It's $3.29 in the Android market, and it adds other game functionalities, which you'll see in a minute because it shows you inside the app. When you press a certain button, it tells you what it adds. But I'll put a link in the info box so that you can follow on and see what the paid version adds to the free ad-supported version. So these are the different game modes. 4x4 challenge is selected by default. You can have a quick mini, you can have 4x4 time pressure, unlimited time 4x4, 5x5 challenge, and unlimited time 5x5. You can enable the sounds. You can turn on in-game sound effects, which I have selected. You can turn on vibrate. You can enable vibration, which is selected. Accelerometer rotate. You can rotate the letters by phone orientation. I'll show you what that looks like in a moment. It's selected. Animations. You can have animations on there, which ties into the accelerometer rotate and all the different, you'll see it, but if you have an older version of Android, or for some reason the animations completely bog down your phone, you can disable it by unchecking it. And it says you can disabling animations may improve game performance. Notifications ties into the multiplayer option. Check interval, and this means that how often to check for new challenges. You can check every hour, every 3 hours, every 6 hours, once a day, or never. And the notification style, you can have it silent, vibrate only, or sound and vibrate together. And miscellaneous, if for some reason you want to reset user data, you want to clear everything off, and start all over again, you can. Clear all the experience user points. Love it? Rate it. You can rate the app on the Android market if you love it. Provide analytics. You can help the developers improve the game. Provide anonymous user experience data. Quit. You can quit the game. When you press check out the full version, it tells you, well, you have what you get when you upgrade to the full version. And when you press this little guy here, it takes you to the Android market. But like I said, I'll put a link in the info box to link to the both versions so you can see for yourself the differences. So let's play. Hit new game. And this is what you're greeted with. Let me make sure you can see all of it. Okay, so now we just find the words here. You can drag your finger across to select the words, or you can select the letters individually and click on the last letter for it to register. The accelerometer option, this is what I was talking about. You can turn your phone around 90 direction to see if you can see, change your view of the letters. I mean, they're essentially, quite honestly, they're just twisting around. It's the same, they're in the same position. But, you have that option, maybe seeing it in a different way. You can pick out the letters. Or if you don't feel like twisting your phone around each time, you see these arrows here. Well, they function in the same way, allowing you to twist the board around and around in the same way, functions in the same way as twisting your phone around. And you can either press it here to rotate it this way, press it here to rotate it that way. Here in this box shows you the letters that you have already found and the points that you have gained from finding them. So just continue on until the time runs out, which is quickly. Right, that's not a word. I'll let the time run out. So that's really essentially it. When you're done, it shows you a list of all of the words that you could have found. The words highlighted in blue are the words that you did find. And if you wanted to see what the other words would look like highlighted, just click on it, right? And it shows you exactly how you could have selected the letters. And if you want a definition, click on define, and it gives you the definition within the app, which is great. So if there's a word that you're just like, that's not a word, click on define, and it gives you a definition, but that's not the word I was looking for. So maybe that's a bug, or maybe it's not really a word. Maybe I'm just selecting something, but you get the idea. If you want a definition, you can press it here. And yeah, looks like there seems to be a bug, or it's not finding a word for it. In any case, actually, let me just make sure it's a bug before I'm saying all over the video that it's a bug. Yep, it definitely seems to be a bug. So normally if you click on it, it should be able to define it, but so far it only seems to keep wanting to define the first word that we have selected to define. So maybe it's just my phone, but that's my experience so far with it. If you want to, this is where if you want to challenge a friend, you press challenge a friend, and you can send them the game to see if they can beat your score, or you can, as you said, click a random game to find a different game altogether and try to beat your opponent's score. Now if you want to continue playing, just hit continue and just find the letters. So that's pretty much it. So if you have any other definitions, if you have any other reviews that you would like to see, then just let me know. Take care. Oh, and before I go, WordTwist Lite does support move to SD, because I always forget to mention that. So it does support move to SD. You can store this on your SD card. Okay, so now I'm ready to go. Take care, everyone.